Hi, in this video I want to teach you how to make this circular or infinite scarf. It's all done with the broomstick lace. It's very easy to make, and here is what you're gonna need to make this beautiful scarf. To make this infinite or circular scarf, the yarn I'm gonna use is this multicolor from Loops and Thread Charisma. It's 100% acrylic and 100 gram, and the color is Cascade or number 39. It's bulky 5, and you can use a crochet hook up to 8 millimeters. So the one I'm gonna use is a 6 millimeter crochet hook. You're gonna need a tapestry needle, and you're gonna need to make this stitch, the broom lace stitch. You're gonna need a big knitting needle. This one is 25 millimeter, but if you can find one of these one and you have a piece of PVC pipe or a ruler, you can use that to make this stitch. So let's start with our project. To start, we're going to start with a chain, multiple of 5. So you have to decide the width that you want to give to your scarf. So I'm going to start with a slip knot. And I'm going to start with a chain, and then I will decide the amount of chain that I want to give to mine. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that will be one motif. So you continue until you have the width that you like for your scarf. Here I did 25 chains. If you're using a thinner yarn and a smaller crochet hook, then you have to do a few more chains. For example, you can do 30, 35 and try to see if that's the width that you want for your scarf. Remember, this will be like this. Once you have the amount that you want, you're going to pull the first loop, and you're going to pass it through the knitting needle or the ruler or the broomstick or the PVC pipe, whatever you are using. And you're going to pass your hook through the next chain, and you're going to pull it through. This one is a little difficult for me to show because this is a very long needle and it's really difficult to hold it and show in front of the camera. But I have 25 chain. I will have 25 loops on the needle. Okay. And the front part of the loop, this part is the one that you pull and will make the loop smaller. You're going to continue doing this until you have the amount of chain that you did. You have to have them of loops. For me it will be 25. Here I have my 25 loops on the needle, and now what I'm gonna do is pass the yarn to the back, and with the crochet hook I'm gonna grab 5 loops. The first single crochet that we're gonna do on top of this loop, we don't gonna count. Never in any row, that first one we're gonna count. We do that one single crochet, and now we're gonna count 5 single crochet inside that loop in there. Okay, so we're gonna count 1, because the first one I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like that. Now we're gonna pass the yarn to the back again and grab 5 more. Now if you like, you can pull all the loops out of your needle. It will be easier to work with. Now the first one you're gonna count. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the same you're gonna do in the next one. Grab the next 5 and continue counting your 5 single crochet in the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're gonna continue doing this until you have all your motif done. You're gonna have, if you're doing 25 like me, you will have 5 motifs, and you will have 25 again single crochet in the top. So I'll meet you here when I finish my motif. Here I finished my last one. I have my 5 done. You'll have a piece like this. What you're gonna do is exactly the same that you did in the first row. You're gonna pull the yarn to make the loop and pass it through the needle and pull. Now you're gonna go to the second single crochet, pass the yarn, pull and pass it through, and pull the tail, and you'll see that the one you're pulling is the one in the front. You go to the next one and do exactly the same. Like that, you're gonna do your 25 or 30 or 35 loops that you're working with. Okay? So I will meet you here at the end to show you one more time what you're gonna do, and this is what we're gonna do all the way until we have the length that we desire for our scarf. Okay? So I'm gonna continue off camera doing this. Here I have my 25 loops again, one more time, and you're gonna bring the tail to the back, and with the crochet hook you're gonna grab your 5 loops, and you're gonna do a single crochet. And remember, always that single crochet you don't gonna count, only in that stitch is where you do that one without counting. So you're gonna start counting around 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you go again, pass your yarn to the back, grab your next 5 loops, and you can remove your needle. That way it's easier. And now you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you're gonna continue doing this motif until you have the length that you desire for your scarf. For example, I'm gonna do mine off camera and I will let you know how many row I'm gonna do for mine, how many motifs. So if you wanted to do it at your own length, what you're gonna do, for example, this is your neck, and this is the scarf that you are making, and you're gonna wrap around in your neck one time. You're gonna hold it at the length that you like your scarf to be, and you're gonna wrap around one more time, and there is the length you're gonna give to your scarf. You're gonna finish there and sew those two end together, and that will be the length that you're gonna give to your scarf. For example, that will be the length, okay, because you have to wrap around your neck twice. So I'm gonna do mine off camera and I'll let you know how many row I'm gonna give to mine. Okay, here I wanted to show you how far I'm done. I done 8 row, and look how nice I look with a different color. And I just wanted to mention, remember, if you don't have a multicolored yarn, you can do one with just one color. I finished with the length that I want for my scarf for a total of 41 motifs. That's what I gave to mine, and I used exactly 2 balls of yarn of 100 grams each for a total of 200 grams. The only thing left from the 200 grams is this tail that I have here, and that is for sewing the two ends together. And look, here you will have a piece like this. Okay, let's start sewing our scarf. Something that I wanted to mention, if you don't want a circular scarf, you can leave it like this and put some ruffles here and just leave it like that. To finish this, this is the last stitch. I'm gonna pass the tail through there, and now I'm gonna get my tapestry needle to start sewing. Just like that. To sew the ends, you're gonna put one like this, divide it in half, and this is the inside, this is the outside, and you're gonna come here to the two ends, and we're gonna sew it in a zigzag. You're gonna come to the first stitch, pass it through, and you're gonna pass it again. That way it's nice and secure, the first stitch. Because usually these are the part that have a little more pressure when you open and close these things. And at the end you will do the same. And then you go to the next stitch, and in a zigzag you're gonna sew this close. You're gonna continue till the end. When you get to the end, you do double at the end, nice and secure, and then you will do a little knot, lose the tail, and cut the rest, and that's it. You will finish your scarf. So I'm gonna do this off camera, and I will show you the end result. Here I finished sewing the scarf, and you will have a big circle like this. And then what you do to put it on is a figure 8, and then you put it on double like this. But I'm gonna put it on my mannequin, and I will show you the end result. Well, now my daughter is gonna show you the end result, how you gonna put this scarf on. You do you cross it on the front, and then you just pass it through your head, and then you just fix it in the front, in front of the mirror. That way the outside is perfect, and that's it. You have it. Well, I hope you guys like it. You give it thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber, and have a beautiful day. Bye.